Hello, everyone. That was. I don't know why I decided to do that, but we want to set the atmosphere for a Halloween stream. Okay. Which we're doing a little later than usual. But I hope that everyone has had a great October, and today I think we're going to celebrate with some games of the spooky variety. Let me know, as usual, if the music is too loud or too quiet. It's too loud for me, I can turn it down on my end. And also if there are any microphone issues. Let us see. I'm not wearing cat ears, yeah. I have to do something, Yeah, when it comes to Halloween costumes, I just don't... One day I'm gonna bother, but when I think about doing something minimal, it's like, well, I can do better, so I should do better, right? And then I just end up doing nothing. Okay, let's see. You expect the Garfield once you finish dinner. I'm not sure what you're describing this spooky Garfield game, but we are open to suggestions for what we're going to be playing and doing today. Yeah. One game that I'm sure we're going to play today is Dead by Daylight, which is a game I know a lot about. Like, a lot. It's a little depressing, but not that much, because we all can have unproductive hobbies like that. And I mainly watch videos on Dead by Daylight, like, while I'm eating and stuff, so I don't even play it that much, but I know a lot about it, and hopefully enough to be able to sort of explain things to those of you who don't know it quite as well. I want to see if... is there some stream delay here? Because I'm seeing your messages, but a little... Okay, Innova really scary game called Paladins. Yeah, that's a little too scary. We don't wanna die here of fright and terror. Dead by Daylight is enough toxicity and competitiveness and time sinking. Dead by Daylight is a bit of an exception. It's not... I don't usually play games like that, but somehow I got hooked on it. And now it's too late to turn back. I'm gonna turn off this music for now. And welcome to everyone who is joining the stream or watching the VOD. Other than Dead by Daylight, I don't even really know what else we're going to play today, because, well, Scorpion, your other suggestion was FNAF, which I do eventually want to buy the first 4 FNAF games. I think they like never go on sale, so I think I'll just have to buy them full price, and because I know enough about them that I wouldn't die that much, and I'm just too good to die. I think that it would be fun to maybe, once that time comes, do a Wheel of Punishment, where if I die even once, there's something scary I have to do, like watching a Shademus video, or hitting the griddy, or... We'll try to not steal too many ideas, alright? I actually will look forward to suggestions that you guys will have for that Wheel of Punishment type deal. To add the tension, because I know too much about the FNAF games to just have a normal playthrough and have it be super interesting. You can go with Saga if you want torture. Well, I didn't... Okay, we're gonna play Epic Wars Saga today. Let's see. Uh, Now you probably still hear my keyboard, but I hope that it's a little better than it was before. Surely gonna play Slender Man. I don't know. What spooky games are there that would be interesting to play? They don't have to be like super scary, they can just be kind of Halloween themed. So let's see. There are rumors of an incredibly powerful summoner has started an invasion. Okay, that's interesting. Who could that be? I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. We were so sure these were just stories, until scouts reported the mysterious demon Oni leading a hellish army against us. Well, that took a turn. We better play and figure things out. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is spam hobbits. So the thing that we need to do about that is we press T and it spams hobbits. The second thing is we can stomp and then spam hobbits. And then if the enemy is giving us trouble, one thing we can do is stomp. And see? Really easy, all you have to do is spam hobbits. I think I see what you mean when you say that Saga is a really easy game. So, but what actually happened though? Hold on. Skull Splitter Joey, a legendary and vile enemy, long deemed dead, has risen again. So, we thought that he was dead, but he actually has risen again, and it turns out that he wasn't dead, or if he was dead but got revived and is now back haunting us. This is so interesting. Has risen again to lay waste on our kingdom. I like how me playing a game that I own now is like a meme. How to first try the chapters? Well, it's okay. I don't need a guide on how to first try them, because all we need to do is spam hobbits. And then, boom, and we stomp, and hobbits will do all the work for us. There we go. Okay. So. Now let's see if we, I guess I'm going to boot up Dead by Daylight. And it's gonna take a bit booting up. And Steam decides to update. That's lovely. Well, I guess we'll play more Saga in the meantime. Just peppered me with arrows, but I peppered you with hobbits. That's a little more effective. So I'm going to have to adjust the resolution a little here. Granny is a fun one if you got a Zerny wage to spare. Yeah, Granny is pretty fun. It is a possibility. Because in that game, knowing stuff about it doesn't automatically, like, kill the... like, it has enough replay value that you can know things about it and still sort of have fun with it. Let's close Saga here. Also, interesting. Today, I did set up the stream yesterday so that people would get notification, but not a lot of people have joined yet. So I wonder if maybe that was pointless. Okay, specific screen. Yeah, normally there's like at least 5 people who have chatted by this point. It's a bit weird, and I did that intro and all, but that's okay. Generally, even if not a lot of people are watching on stream, there will be people who will be watching the VOD, and it actually is a little surprising even to me. Because I don't expect people, I don't expect really anyone to be watching the VOD after the stream has happened. But sometimes I get comments from people who do watch the VOD. Is it Zmogus? Like, how do you pronounce your name? It's very important, I need to know. Also, I have a better phone now. It's not going to, there's no danger of it running out of battery during the stream. So that's kinda nice. So, when it comes to Dead by Daylight, I wonder where's the best position for the chat box and the camera. I think top right might work, or top left might work for the camera, but the chat box might be obscuring UI. So maybe what we can do is the Epic War pre-order money went for, well, I bought a new car, a new house with the Epic War pre-order money, then had some spare, and I bought every single cosmetic in Dead by Daylight. Then I bought, why does this chat box refuse to move? Okay, well, let's do this. How about that? That one, it bothers me. It bothers me that it's a little off screen. Yeah, this should work. Okay. Now. Are the volume levels okay right now? Can you hear any in-game sound? This game is an asymmetrical 4v1 game where survivors try to survive, whereas one killer tries to annihilate them from existence. I am terrible with Survivor, more specifically with chases. Whenever I get into a chase, I pretty much die immediately. So maybe it would be fun to start with Survivor and just show how bad I am. Okay, no, I'm not going to. I don't have enough blood points to... I wanted to, like, get an offering of some sort, but... to those of you who haven't played it, there is a lot to take in, so a lot of it is best to just sort of ignore. Okay, you don't... Okay, let's... Let me see. Okay. Do you hear it better now? Because I don't want to start a match until we're sure that nothing's messed up. So there's a bunch of different survivors, but essentially they're pretty much the same thing. you can equip different perks, and different survivors start with different perks. But as you level up, you can unlock those perks on other survivors. So if you have a bunch of like if you have everyone and you have them all leveled up, it doesn't like the different survivors are just a cosmetic difference. I don't have a lot leveled up here. This game has lobby music. What? I'm not sure what's going. Okay. I'm not sure why it's not getting picked up. Maybe. Okay. How about now? Do you hear it now? The problem with me checking in Streamlabs is that whenever I press the Windows key to try to check in Streamlabs, the sound of the game stops playing. Yeah, it works. Okay, so the thing is that I had the volume all the way down here because of how I normally play. But I also had the volume down in Streamlabs because normal sounds would be a lot louder. And that's what caused it. But now, yeah, it's a calming, nice guitar. I think the music in this game is pretty good for the most part. I have some issues with some of the music that's come out recently, but we'll see if we get there. So let's, I think the best way to show this off is just to get into a lobby and play a game. If I'm lucky enough, I'll even escape, but let's not count on it. The problem with me playing Survivor is I have no friends. And so, yeah, there's more to that. When I play Survivor, it matches me with other people. It matches me with people of my skill level, which is low, and a lot of the times those people have terrible decision making. Because they're new, we don't expect them to be amazing at the game or anything, so it's not like it's not a personal issue that I have with them. It's just hard to win and actually get better, because I suck at chases. So it puts me up with other people who are also, who either suck at chases or at decision making. Because of that, it's really hard to win and advance and actually get to improve meaningfully. So I play Killer a lot more because I only rely on myself, and I'm actually a lot better at Killer than I am at Survivor. But even at Killer, I have good games, I have bad games. So let's drink some coffee. And as the game starts, I'll be able to explain a bit more. But essentially, we as survivors have to repair 5 generators across the map. There are a total of 7 generators on the map. We have to repair 5 of them. It takes a while to repair each one. Then we have to power up the exit gates and escape. All the while, the killer hunts and kills us. There are hooks spread across the map that the killer, after downing us, can, like, if the killer chases me and hits me twice, I go down on the ground, the killer can pick me up and put me up on that hook. And if that happens 3 times, or if I'm on the hook for long enough, I'll die. Generally, the earlier one survivor is eliminated from the game, the better the killer's gonna be doing. So that's why a lot of killers go after one specific survivor while ignoring the others, to get them out of the game as soon as possible, but for the survivor it's not very fun, or at least for most survivors who aren't that good, because, well, it just feels like there's not much they could have really done. Okay, so we spawned on a very bright map. This game used to be a lot more horror in its aesthetic, but now things are bright. There's also still a Halloween event going on. Now we get kill checks as we work on repairing this generator. Have to stay alert. These used to stress me out, but I can kind of reliably hit these now. Don't quote me on that once I inevitably miss one. Now, I don't know where the killer is or what the killer is doing, but once the killer starts chasing a different survivor, we'll be able to see it on the HUD at the left. For now, I don't see anything. it spooks me a little, but because I'm on a very low-level lobby, it's also possible the killer is just AFK, or just not doing anything, or just messing around. And that means that we're just literally sitting here and repairing a generator with no tension whatsoever. Well, in that case, the game will end quickly enough. There are, I think, 32, 33 killers in the game. I think 32. So there's a lot of variety. Some killers are very well designed and fun to go against and to play as. Others, not so much. So I would be asking the question of who is this killer, but I don't think they're doing anything, so it's a little cheesy if we win this one. These are weird event things we can interact with. Okay, so you see that those not tentacles, those spider legs at the left, at the HUD moving, next to one of the players, that means the killer is chasing that player. So the killer is active, I think, but no one's been injured yet. The adrenaline is building up. This is a very tense gameplay right now. As killer, there is never any downtime. If it's an even match, you're going to be chasing, you're going to be making decisions all the time. As survivor, though, if you're not the one being chased, you'll often just sit there and do a gen. And I think that's just one of the reasons that I, you know, as survivor, either I'm sitting here doing a gen, or I'm running away and I'm bad at it and I go down quickly. So it's not super satisfying. Now you see both people at the bottom there are being chased. Okay, not anymore. So we still don't know who the killer is. The killer still hasn't injured anyone. I have a hunch that it's possible we're going to win this. After I finish this generator, I almost want to just go look for the killer. Figure out what the heck they're doing. Because I kind of wish the game were it was easier to see what was going on. Chat is a scorpion, yeah. I don't know, sometimes, like this time, I did announce the stream, but not a lot of people are showing up. But if you stream at my channel size, I think it's best to just not expect people to show up. Okay, we're hearing a heartbeat. That means a killer is near. It's a ghost. Oh, it's a farming ghost face. Okay, whatever. This killer wasn't playing for real. This killer is just just sitting there teabagging. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He's just farming points. Oops. I kind of want out of this game because I wanna show a proper game. Oh, you're right. I didn't tell people to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Okay, that was a little BS, but that's okay. 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 So that was a very scary game. You can see that I was fearing for my life throughout that entire round. So Skiller Guy is not violent at all. Okay, because that game was so quick and meaningless, I'm going to show another one. Because I want to show what it's like from the survivor side before I go on to play the role that I'm used to playing. Meanwhile, we can upgrade on this web, get a bunch of different stuff. And hopefully I can find a little Halloween offering there. Garfield's Scary Scavenger. We will see if we can try that one out. I'll look at some screenshots. Yeah, I think that killer specifically was that killer specifically was a little too alright in the head, so he didn't feel like killing people. Me, on the other hand, that's a very different story. So, are you implying you like murdering families of four? They don't have to be families, no, it can be for just random people, and it's just as fun to me. Sometimes, we would see a message that would show us what killer we're playing against. That would only happen if we've only played against that killer like under 3 times ever, I think. So the fact that there is no message like that means that I've already faced this killer a few times at least. So we'll have to see when the game starts what killer it is. Console people with their aimbot. Yeah, I don't think aimbot is much of a problem in this game, but this game does have a bit of a cheater problem sometimes. Okay, so first of all, hey, good to see you. Second, maybe 2 of us shouldn't be working on the same generator, because it's technically more effective if we spread out. If 2 of us are working on the generator, it's slower, we're making progress slower than if one of us, than if both of us are working on different, separate generators. And also, if the killer comes here, both of us will get distracted and not be able to work on a generator. So that's why 2 people working the same generator is not generally a good idea. I thought I heard a terror radius, but I don't think so. Now, please tell me that's not another farming killer. No one's getting chased. Okay, if this is also a farming killer, I'm not going to play another survivor, I'm just gonna play killer. Because I don't wanna deal with that. The power of friendships. Wait, someone just died, what happened? Okay, well, someone died on the opposite side of the map, I can keep doing this generator. You saw nothing. But this game has like maybe 40,000 average players on Steam concurrently, I think. So it's quite a popular game. It's not as popular as like it's not the pinnacle of popularity. That killer is I think it's a trapper who sets traps and wears a certain costume. Just the legs make me think that. It could be Oni, but I think it's Trapper. It bothers me, okay. They are getting injured. It bothered me a little that, Please don't tell me they're farming again. After I finish this generator, I'm gonna get closer to the action, see what the heck is going on there. Oh, he wants to be healed. We'll do the gen first. Okay, whatever. No, I think they're playing for real. They're just not making the our survivors are not making the best decisions right now. What kind of achievement? Reveal the killer's aura 50 times in public matches. Okay, I'm not sure if 40k is a mid-sized Roblox game. Thanks for reminding me to pay attention to traps. But I think that's still more of a higher end. Like, I don't think there's tons of Roblox games that have 40,000 concurrent players. But yeah, Roblox is quite popular, so there would be a lot of people playing. Roblox has its own Dead by Daylight. It's called Dead by Roblox. And people play it whenever they want to meme on how it's better than the actual game. So 2 people are hooked. I think we're actually gonna lose this, especially with people giving up on hook. It's a little frustrating, really, that people just personally feel like they're not having fun, and they refuse to play, even though their team relies on them. But that might not have been them giving up, that might have just been them trying to escape. Even though it's not the best idea. Now all 4 of us are close together, that's dangerous. Oh, I don't know what I just did there. I don't know what I just did there. Okay. Let's try to lose the killer. When we run, we leave scratch marks on the ground. The killer can see them. And then they disappear after a while. So that's why I stopped running there for a while. I want him to go the other way. Oh. Oh, he's just guarding the hook. Okay, we run away, we don't heal. Let's escape through this, Oh, I think I just screwed over my, friend. $3 million concurrent players, that is a lot. So, this is a good example of a game that we're just not winning, because the killer gained too much momentum. We started out decently, right? Got a gen done, got 2 gens done, but then the killer hooked someone, the other survivors ran to try to save, and then suddenly everyone except me was under a lot of pressure, and then there's not much I could have done about that. So, we're down to 2 generators, and someone is dead. That means we're probably not winning this. Also, the other 2 remaining alive players have both been hooked twice. So the next time they get hooked, they die. I'm the only one who's never been hooked. So theoretically, I should be the one to try to take chase. But I know that that's not going to last for very long that way. Ooh, oh. The moment I turn to look at chat, guys. Wait, what? What was that sound? I don't actually know what that sound is. Yes, I'm stuck because my team is bad, but I'm not much better than they are. That's the thing. It's like I deserve my team, right? Yeah, I deserve my team. I'm gonna try to do something a little clever here. Okay. He's right there. I don't know why I can see his aura. But... okay. He's actually searching here. It's unsafe. No. I thought that he would hook and then go to the other side of the map to try to find people. And then I would hide here and play, like I would hide right where he was. But no, he's just searching that same part of the map. He's refusing to go away. Any news about the Epic War game? I'm working on it. Working a little slower now because I have to focus more on my work. But I have not, you know, in a way it actually helps to not feel as much pressure. And I can focus most on the trickier parts. The parts that either would take longer or might feel like I'm less sure about being able to complete them. I think he finally left. I think. So now I can work on this generator. I see the idea. He's been searching here for a while, so he's like, okay, well, no one's here. They must be elsewhere. And then he went away, and now hopefully he's not gonna check this for a while. But I'm not too hopeful that I'll be able to actually complete this whole generator. Release state November 23rd. No. No, no, no. Oh! Okay. I was so mortified about having to release the game on November 23rd. He snuck up behind me. I think he might have some perk that made him silent. I didn't hear his approach. Well, I guess feeling a little more Halloweeny now. Okay, when he kicks the generator doesn't just lose all progress. The generator starts losing progress. So like it loses a slight bit of progress, and then it just starts slowly losing progress. But as soon as someone starts working on it again, it stops regressing. And then you can work on it, then you can leave it, and it will just stay the same and until the killer kicks it again and it starts regressing again. So he can kick a generator quickly, but he can't regress it very quickly unless he has certain perks. So we lost, however, we came pretty close to winning, and I actually enjoyed that game. He snuck up behind me. That bear skin for the Trapper just recently came out. It's a very high quality skin. The visual department of this game is doing a good darn job. The music department is doing a good job for the most part. And even the gameplay department has been doing better. Things are more balanced. Things are more overall fun, I would say. Because there's less broken mechanics to abuse. Okay, we can say GG's. This killer is called Naughty Bear. Because that's the name of that cosmetic, but it is the Trapper. So now we can go and play Killer. And unlike Survivor, every single killer that's in the game has a different power. So the killers are where the main bulk of the content comes in. So if we look, so the killer we just played against was the Trapper. This is the Trapper's normal appearance. Guy in a Mask was the first killer that ever came out in the game, and when he was in the first versions of the game was a lot darker and scarier, so he was genuinely pretty terrifying. But now there are a lot of bright maps. There's not quite as much fog in the atmosphere anymore, so this guy, as well as the Hillbilly, are far less scary than they used to be. Trapper, Wraith, and Hillbilly were the first three killers in the game. Trapper sets down traps, we can catch people in them. But I do not gravitate towards this killer, and I don't think I'd be any good. He's already one of the weakest killers in the game. And for me, it feels unintuitive to stop chasing someone to just set a trap. But as you can see, there are a lot of killers that we have, and I'm wondering how do we decide? I'm so excited for this to end. Well, because you said that, I'm never ending it now. Okay, so there are randomizers where we can just randomly select one of these killers, but it feels like because this is a stream, there should be viewer interaction, right? The viewers should get to pick. I think because it's like a Halloween stream. Hello, Zerny. This game does not have Slenderman. This game has some licensed content. This guy, Michael Myers, was the first licensed killer in the game, and because it's a Halloween-themed stream, I think we should try playing him. Now, while we wait for a lobby, I'm going to quickly level up and get this specific offering. I think it's going to give us more points for playing during this event. And, let's see if we can, grab something. You know, there's a lot of offerings and add-ons in the game, so it's hard to explain them all. But thankfully, these add-ons, they change the killer powers a little bit, but not too significantly. So, okay, sure, fine. Just this, insignificant add-ons. The perks are a little more significant. For example, we have a perk called a Nurse's Calling. That means if someone is healing close to us, we will see their aura. Whereas normally, so it's gonna make it a lot easier to find them. You want the weird non-human one? There's actually more than one, but yeah, we can do that next. I wanted to give a starting point because I think the it will be easier for you guys to actually have an idea of what's going on and what to pick after at least one game. But yeah, whichever one you were referring to, we can take a look. It looks like we're playing against a streamer because they have a TTV in their name. But sometimes people put TTV in their name and they're not actually live, so it might not mean much. But so here's how this guy works. You stalk survivors. You look at them when they're in your line of sight and close enough to you, you stalk them. You just look at them, and that charges up your power. And he has 3 different stages of his power. Stage 1, the one he starts with, tier 1, he is slower than normal, and he's stealthy. Then, after we stalk people enough, we get to tier 2, where he is normal speed and a bit stealthy. And then from tier 2, we can stalk to get up to tier 3, where he can one-shot people. And after a while, he will go back to tier 2. So, this is a bit of a different stages of progression. I feel like 50%. Yeah, there's a lot of people who have TTV in their names that either aren't streaming or are... Okay, I wanna see this. Nice. I had a perk that allowed me to see the auras of survivors at the beginning of the game, and I saw one of them just get into a locker. So that was an easy first hook. But this map is actually really tough to play on. So look, I'm stalking right now. I'm draining their juices, and it's going to let me level up to tier 2. And the reason that's important is I'm really slow right now, and I think the stealth normally isn't really worth it. I wonder if I should put in the stream title that I'm playing Dead by Daylight, because then people who are who know the game are might join, and then I won't have to put up with I always will have no idea how to call you. Like, because there's so many names that I can call you. But I won't have to just listen to you being like, ooh, let's stop playing this game, this Okay, so look, I am in tier 2 right now, but I have almost enough stock to level up to tier 3. And one shot. One of the things that I like is the sound. Ooh, okay, respect. The music once he levels up and then levels back down. It adds atmosphere, but you guys messed up. There's 2 of you here. And I can one-shot, so I think you guys are in a bit of a pickle. We got 3 of them down on the ground. If I can find the 4th one right now, we might end it. But I think I'll be a little... I'll allow them a second chance, because I don't play this killer very often. So I think I generally get matched with players who are not quite as experienced as I am at the game. I'd just be like stomping people if I really tried to go super hardcore. But it looks like... they might give up anyway, but I'm not... Oh, he's here. That means it's stalking time. Now, because she is injured, I can stalk her and go after her. So what I did here is essentially, I got as close to tearing up as I did without actually tearing up. So next time I can see someone who's healthy, I can immediately tear up and one-shot them. Stomping people, you know, here's the thing. To me, stomping, like playing against people who are of a lower experience level, like it genuinely is fun, but it's actually fun to like not to like play a little like maybe not go as hard against them as I would against people of my skill level or above, because well I don't have to do that to win. So instead, it would be more fun like, oh, what if I played a little suboptimally and see if I can still win, you know? It's like playing Epic War with challenges because it's so easy normally. You'll stop Scorpion? Okay, interesting things you guys have. Let's see. Like, I'm not... Okay. And now because this game is going so in my favor, I can actually pay attention to chat. Does the game have the long fingers guy that goes in your dreams? Yes, and he kinda sucks. He kinda sucks as like strength-wise, but also like power design-wise. He's one of the least fun killers, I think. Because he used to have a really unique, cool power where he would be invisible and he'd pull survivors in, but that power had a problem in that it was too easy to use him against new players, but against experienced players he was way too weak. And they just changed it. Okay, I realized that I can't actually stalk in this realm. This Halloween realm. So I just have to down her normally. Aha! And then you can do little mind games, like you can pretend that you're going one way, and then go the other way, and it can help you end chases quicker. So there's a lot of skill expression to the game. Oh! Okay. She didn't go down that time. She had some sort of endurance perk. Weird. You remember a heist where you won by accident? No, you were too good. That's why you won at heist. Like... Okay, suddenly this game is... suddenly we're losing this. And I can blame that on the map, because the map is, very, Okay, I have to capitalize on this advantage. If I just go and hook Elodie, it would not, I have to capitalize because right now I'm chasing a survivor, another survivor is down on the ground, and so then someone else is gonna have to go and pick them up. Now I know where another survivor is. Oh, no, they already got picked up. Okay, that's fine. Where are you? Well, I think we're not winning this game. Because they only have one generator left to There's only like there's 3 generators left on the map. As soon as they do one more. Hey, and how do I call you? Like N? Or do I just say Spanish man like Scorpion does? There's so many people in my chat that I just don't know how to address them. So, like, unlike Survivor, where you will just sit and, like, sit on gens if you're not being chased, I'm constantly trying to chase someone and also making decisions on who would be a good idea to chase. Like, for example, they're about to finish this generator, so I kinda have to guard it, and people are gonna wanna come back to it. Like this guy. And that leaves us in a pickle. Because, yes, I can try guarding this gen, but they're gonna be working on the other ones. I think I just have to accept the loss for the time being. Yeah, see, they finished this one. And that might have been a bad use of the power, because I didn't have to use it to... I didn't need to one-shot her, because she was already injured. I would have already been able to one-shot her. Yeah, these guys... Oh, that gate is still not done. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to catch her. But this killer is actually pretty weak. Like, one of the weakest killers in the game. Maybe not the absolute fool. Or maybe I'm just bad, that's the thing. These guys are actually putting up a resistance. Well, yeah, I'm blaming the character. We're just not gonna play any of the stronger characters, so that way I can always blame the character. Yeah, they're out. Okay. Yeah, it comes really naturally to kill people in this video game. Now where's the last survivor? Ah, yeah, Scorpion had that thing for not liking Popo. And oh, wait, I don't know. I don't know what you were doing. It's like either she wanted to give me that kill because like I did so poorly that she pities me. I kind of see no alternative. I don't really see what else that would be, but I don't want that. I lost a very fair game because I was distracted with chat and the killer was weak and because like various reasons. I naturally, if things were fair, I would have absolutely stomped them. You were supposed to... Oh. You were supposed to get her. This is a funny game to playing. Oh wait, no, I don't have him. I forgot to mention there are some killers that I don't have. The Xenomorph, the most recent chapter, and it's licensed, obviously. Then there's other things. We have Albert Wesker from the hit horror game series Resident Evil. We have some characters that I just I saved for last, I guess, because generally I prioritize the characters I got based on how fun they would be to play or perks. Jason Voorhees is not in this game. He had his own game called Friday the 13th a while back, but it got into a bunch of licensing issues, and so I don't know if we'll ever see Jason in this game. You know what? You'd probably, if you realized what he did, you wouldn't be surprised that I don't have him. Okay, there's a bunch of, okay, so, this is Trapper, sets down traps. This is Wraith, he goes kind of invisible and goes fast in that mode. This is Hillbilly, he has a chainsaw and is really hard to maneuver. This is Nurse, I don't want to talk about her. This is Huntress, she throws hatchets and is a pretty standard ranged killer, but is pretty hard to play, at least has a high skill ceiling. This is Myers, we just played him. This is Hag, she sets down traps and then teleports to those traps when they get triggered, but is really not my deal. This is the Cannibal from Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, which I don't really know most of these licenses. But he has a chainsaw, he can insta-down people with that chainsaw. Kind of like the Hillbilly, except the Hillbilly is more of a sniper and he can charge up that chainsaw to go fast. Whereas Cannibal is more of an area of effect killer where he can swing that chainsaw and hit multiple people with it in one swing. Like the second to last one, this one, the Dredge. We can play him. The whole shtick of this killer is that he teleports. There are, every map spawns with a bunch of lockers on it. Those lockers, you saw that survivors can hide in them. Freddy Krueger is the next Five Nights at Freddy's there. Yeah, there are a lot of Fazbear and Fredbear jokes to make with Freddy, and those jokes really elevate him as a character because the Freddy in this game is really just has nothing going for him. But Dredge, you know, those lockers that survivors can hide in, that are peppered over the map, Dredge can teleport to them. So he has a lot of mobility. You like the woman next to Dredge. Actually, who is that? That is the Onryo, that's Sadako, another licensed chapter. We could play her. I think she got reworked recently, and is now... before the rework, I really couldn't care less about her. Well, like, it's like I didn't think she was actively poor design, but I just didn't like her. I thought she was, like, forgettable in terms of power, but they actually improved that, because now there's a specific focus. She also teleports, like Dredge, but she has a way of killing people that is different from hooking them. And so they have to play against her differently, and a lot of survivors just don't know how to play against her. The guy above Dredge looks like he's from Outlast. This is Nemesis from the hit horror game series Resident Evil. He's also a pretty fun character. So there were 2 Resident Evil collabs with this game. There was a Silent Hill collab. There was... You know, there's things like Ghostface, Big from Saw, a bunch of other people. There's Freddy, and the most recent one being Xenomorph. You watch all the Resident Evils. Oh, Freddy? No, Freddy can laugh, but not sing. Freddy's laugh is actually one of the things that... there's at least something going for him, and that is his laughs. Dredge is a character that I like a lot in concept. I think that, you know, the whole ability to teleport allows you to make macro decisions, like, at what point do you want to leave one part of the map and go to a completely different part and pressure people there? But I haven't played him that much. So he, you know, I am going to be making mistakes with him, kind of being clunky with his power. They burned an offering that spawns the hatch in the main building. The hatch is an alternate escape route that spawns when there's only one person left. So, you know, imagine I killed 3 people at 5 gens, no one did any gens. Obviously the last person isn't just going to do 5 gens and escape, so the game spawns the hatch so that it's like, if the survivor finds it first, the survivor escapes. If I find it first, I can close it, and then the last hope that the survivor has is open the gates before I get there. But at that point, they're likely screwed. FNAF Freddy sings. But FNAF Freddy plays music. He has... Okay, this is not a great map. Also, design-wise, this is quite a good killer. Okay. Oh, she tried to spin me like she was inside me there, so that I would lose track of her. But it didn't work because I still saw her eventually, and because she tried to spin, she was too close to me, and I killed her immediately. Ah, nice. So I just teleported to that locker and got her. There were 2 people there, so there's someone else here. Oh, okay. I can also... They can lock lockers, then it takes me longer to get out of it and I break the lock. But I can also break the lock just normally, by hitting it. Yeah, I'm blaming the map, because the map is... Oh, actually, to be fair, right? I'm still gonna be fair, and I'm gonna be very objective in my judgment. I'm gonna be very objective in my judgment. Oh, hello there. Even though this is overall a bad map for killer, because it's big, and survivors can be at multiple points at once because there's 4 of them, the killer can only be in one place. And just making it to the other side of the map can take a long time, meanwhile they'll get all the generators done. But this specific killer is actually not, like, I think being on this map, I actually want to be this killer because he has mobility, he can teleport quickly. So that means that I can't blame the map as much as I would if I played like Michael Myers like last time. Yeah, when I get stuck on a... Yeah, you know, getting stuck on a corner is quite a common issue. Okay, they're here. But this building is actually... This building is... Oh, hello there. Yeah, these guys are trying... Like, especially this girl right here. She's trying to place... because I think what she tried there, she wanted me to fall down while she remained on top. And I respect that play, it just didn't work on me. Because I'm too good, and I'm really good at this game, and no one can defeat me. Like that last game where I completely... Out. Okay. And now, because there are two people here, I can apply a lot of pressure, you see? They are still at 5 generators, so we're winning this game easily. Some maps are trash in Paladins, and in Dead by Daylight it's the same. They are actually improving the maps, because there used to be more trash maps. But that last map we played on was trash because it was really hardcore. What is that? Oh, that's the Halloween thing. I think that's my first time seeing it. But yeah, that map that we played on, it's big and there's a lot of resources the survivors can use, like pallets and stuff and windows, to last longer in chase. But they are changing it. The next update is gonna be less. Tricky. Okay, I'll change. Oh, and she disconnected. She was replaced with a bot. Now, is she dead on hook? No. So she didn't want to play the game anymore. Okay, is this better? She didn't want to play the game, because, and I understand her. Because at this point they're not winning this. Only one person might escape via the hatch. Oh, and also... So, every once in a while, nightfall triggers when things go really dark for the survivors. And then I also teleport faster, so I'm super powerful in that mode. I like this killer. Against like really good survivors, they'd probably destroy me. Because this killer is not one of the most powerful. However... Okay, and I can also only teleport to 3 lockers at once, then I have to wait for the cooldown to teleport again. But in Nightfall, those teleports are a lot quicker. The cooldown is very small. Like, see, I just teleported, and now I can teleport again. And look at how fast I teleport. Like, it's crazy. Oh, she's up there. Or, yeah, she. There's only girls in this. There's only girls... Ouch! And now see, she was screwed there, because I hit her, she gains a speed boost when I hit her. But she just ran in a circle and didn't actually get very far from me, so I was immediately able to hit her again. Now this character is definitely stronger than mine. Another TTV name, yes. I think maybe after the stream I'll go and try and check if any of them were actually live and what they said. But for now we're just playing. Now I saw someone, but I don't see them anymore. I don't know where they are. Okay, someone did the generator there, so they'll probably be running this way. Oh, never mind, someone just got saved here. And I know who did it. You. Yeah, not having more people to play your favorite games with is always, like, I think a lot of people can relate to that. Oh, did she? Oh, no, never mind. I thought she outplayed me by running the other way, and I just teleported there for nothing, but no, she did run into my arms there. Yeah, Scorpion. You can count as multiple people, right? So, as this game comes to an end, I'll ask you guys this. because there's a lot of different characters, and I don't want to have to like explain each one in detail. What kind of character would you like to see? Like what playstyle, or what design aesthetic? Even though we're not even really seeing the killer, the survivors are seeing us in our full glory, but we're only seeing our claw. Oh, actually, I think I should have let her do that, but I didn't realize in time. It's a little bad manners to prevent people from being able to... And there's the last survivor, who is now a bot. You can see the bot next to their name. So, this... Oh! I just got blinded by a bot who... okay. This was a little embarrassing, but... Yeah, but I outplayed you now. So how do you feel about that, huh? How do you feel about that? I actually kind of want her to go save the other person. Because then, one person's gonna get a chance to escape, right? I would rather that be the real player than the bot. Gonna have to watch the e-girl voice vid. The e-girl voice vid? What? Okay, so she has an official chance to escape. So where do we try to catch her? As we teleport, we might be able to get a glimpse, or like... Oh, she's right here. Well, this is what I normally do. I don't know about the e-girl voice vid. Yeah. So this is what I normally do. If she stops struggling, like if the survivors sort of kind of like accept defeat, I can find the hatch and drop them onto it. If they keep struggling, then they'll kind of wiggle out and then be free again. And it's just a little annoying, like I'm trying to give you an escape and you're struggling, so I'll just kill them then. Well, okay, would you be so kind as to tell me a little about the e-girl voice vid? I mean, we wanna be educated, right? You wouldn't want your fellow human being to be so clueless and such an uneducated swine. Where's the stupid hatch? We're gonna be able to hear it when we're close. It's probably somewhere in the middle, like in the building. There we go. Wins 1 in 4 games. Okay, well, we'll see. So far we're 1 for 1. And that other game that we lost was on a terrible map, being distracted by chat, so it had nothing to do with skill. This one we won because we were skilled. Oh, you want to be a femboy. Okay, okay, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. So, well, we can play. Okay, real quick. Does anyone jump out as someone that we want to play here? Because I can pick, but it's actually pretty fun to play characters that I don't play too often. Why don't you wait till Black Friday sells, then buy it? Yeah, sounds like a good idea. As long as it's not a... Okay, I don't know about this one. This one, I can try. Because... I'm probably gonna suck with this one, because... Her whole thing is like long-range snipes. And... But her power also works on the short range, and it's actually pretty good for zoning people, but it's not super fun. That character from League of Legends, maybe, I don't... if you say so, you're the authority on League of Legends. We could play her. I mean... If I see a suggestion for a different character, I might switch. But for now, we'll queue up as her. So... We want our perk Lethal Pursuer that will allow us to see auras of survivors at the beginning of the game. We want Barbecue and Chili, which will allow us to see auras of survivors after we hook people. And those auras are... like only far enough away from us, which fits because she's a long-ranged character. We'll get Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. Some hooks are white, and when we hook people on them, the generator with the most progress on the map gets regressed a bit. Or a bunch, realistically. You've shared the photo, okay. Oh, well, I gotta open Discord again. I kinda see the resemblance. Also, Discord, when I say mark unread, you listen to me and you don't mark it as read immediately. We'll try this. I'm not too optimistic about this one, but I think after this one, the next thing we want to try is something that maybe a more... I've played more. Oh, Discordance also. Yeah, that's another one. When 2 or more people are working on a generator, and it's not too extremely far away, it's highlighted in yellow, and we can see it, and we can shoot our birds there. Yeah, so she shoots birds, and those birds travel all the way across the map. If they hit someone, they get attached to them, they really form a deep, strong bond with them. And if you hit them with birds while they already have other birds attached to them, those birds really start a rivalry, they fight each other, they try to get rid of their competition, and that damages the survivor, and so essentially, hit them with a bird twice, that's 1 state of damage. But also, while they have a stack of birds on them, you see those birds, so you can kind of see where that survivor is. So it's a little tracking as well. This is a pretty strong killer, maybe top 5 strongest killers, but you kind of have to know how to play her. We'll check out Garfield, I think, pretty soon. I don't know if we'll play it, but we'll check it out. I don't know what got you so attached to that game, but it must be something real good. Hit him with a burp twice? Shame on me, exactly. Although, we'll see. Maybe I'll be better than I thought. Maybe my pure raw skill will carry this, even though I have never played this killer. It is possible. I mean, I have enough skill to stomp them. So maybe... Okay. So you can see that they got attached. Where is she? I just completely lost her. But yeah, those are our birds, and then we can launch them like that. And then we go on cooldown for a bit, and then we can launch more birds. Now, that generator over there is highlighted. It's a little different shade of yellow than normal. I wonder if we can snipe them like that. Okay, we got 2 people with birds. Oh. He went into a locker and out back. No, this map is actually pretty good for killer. I think this is one of the... Maybe, like, this is one of the least problematic maps. And it's also the most recent one. It's the one that came with the Xenomorph. But the Xenomorph himself is pretty fun. But I actually really like the chapter that came before. Yeah, the most Halloween-themed game of them all is Jelly Ghost, so we better not miss it. Okay. Oh, how could I? But you can see that I'm not using the birds to their full potential, they're just getting rid of them. Okay, you just gave that to me. I didn't even have to shoot my birds, I'll shoot them anyway. For ceremonial purposes. Okay, so when we don't know where they're at, we can do this, and this, and it will like shoot them towards all 3 of the generators, and now we know that someone was over there. This person wants my attention. Oops. That was bad of me, but that's okay. Oh, I was close to getting him, but okay. The reason that I lunged there is oh, Ross kill. Okay, he's clowning on me. He just doesn't realize that I'm too good to be clowned on. So that's why he's managing to get away with it. Also, this is like different killers have their own chase music, and that's what I mean. I don't know what. Somehow my skill in the game decreased by like 50% just because I'm playing this character. I mean, sometimes like if you play new characters, you don't feel as familiar. Oh. And they knew exactly how to blind me and save that survivor. Oh, you're over here. Yeah. And so yeah, my point about the chase music. Some of the recent ones were feel kind of low effort in comparison. Another important thing to consider about why I'm not doing as well as I normally would is that looking at chat, checking chat messages, is kind of disorienting, right? And as killer, you want to be focused because you want to kind of sort of keep track of where everyone is. And all that to say, that's super understandable. Also, I don't think there's anyone here. Why did I go here? It's because I was distracted by telling you guys about chat. So you see, it has nothing to do with like actual raw skill. Oh, Lulan is alive. You did not miss me charging into door frames. That might be the next one we do, by the way. Test your skill. Well, it's okay. It's okay. See, I like going against people who are good, because then the games feel meaningful. It's not just me stomping on people who are new. It's even if the people who are good are stomping on me, then it's a chance to sort of improve. Yeah, see, I predicted that they would leave that generator. Now I'm gonna go here. Aw. My birds disappeared because I waited for too long. I don't know how to play this killer. But I did at least manage to not make a fool out of myself that time. Unlike now. Okay. Yes, I injured someone with burst. First time. First time. I'm not playing this killer again. This hunter seems interesting. I think you're actually kind of right. I kind of hate on, like, I do hate on her a fair bit. But if you're actually focused on long-range sniping, it can actually... There's quite a bit of skill expression in that. Oh yeah, if you had the e-girl voice, Lulan would immediately be like, I'll buy you Nitro, I'll buy you... What does Lulan usually buy? Okay, I'm kind of messing around. It's almost like I would do better by... Oh, I actually hit her, nice. I would do better by ignoring my power and just hitting them normally, because at normal gameplay, right? At running at them and then mind gaming, I'm pretty good at that. Like that. See, I got her quickly enough. But if I try to use my power, it actually makes me worse at the normal stuff because I leave myself less time to do the normal stuff. And that is actually an issue with some of the higher skill killers. They are good when you play them well. However, I can still, you know, because I'm not as good as a lot of like really good players. What ends up happening is that I actually do worse than I would if I just use. Okay, this guy knows this stuff, so I'm gonna chase him because it would feel rewarding to kill him. Yeah, like that. See, some mind gaming there. Where's the ultimate? Some killers have what could count as an ultimate, but I do not. This white hook, we hook someone on it. No! That white hook would have prevented that if I were hooked just a slight bit earlier. You know, sometimes things like that happen and it can be frustrating, but it's okay. Look, I'm gonna wait a bit, and now, I hoped against all hope. Well, we might be able to kill at least one person, but maybe not if they are coordinated. Now she's trying to get rid of the birds. But this time I knew exactly what she was going to do, and caught her like that, and she is dead. So we killed one person, but everyone else escapes here. Now they have 99 negates. I don't know why you did that. He's dead. Or at least I can hook him again. Because he got overconfident. And he thought that he could get away in time. I don't... And this time I don't plan on, like, showing him mercy because he needs to learn from his mistakes. You don't do that and he's dead. Only if I did... Yeah, if I didn't look at chat, this would totally be a game that I had in the bag. But if we're being realistic here, this is the type of killer that you can actually... You kind of need to get good at. More so than... I would say more so than both of the previous killers. Because even the previous one, there's some skill expression, right? But it still was easier to use. Because you teleport, right? There's not that much skill in teleporting. Okay. So we'll play this next game, and after that, we're going to go and look at that Garfield thing that Face is vouching for. It's probably gonna be really scary. I'll play one of the killers that I use more. This is what Lunan was referring to when he talked about me charging into doors. Does this setup look alright? Yeah, it does. This is the Blight. He is the second most powerful character in this game. But one of the reasons that he's overpowered, he's mainly just overpowered because of certain add-ons. We're not going to be using those. So we'll be playing a fair game here. Just like this guy says here, playing is fun. It's been like a 16? No, it hasn't been that long. We played 3 rounds so far. Though time does pass by quickly when you're having fun. So I think it was just a extremely you're just waiting for Garfield this whole time. You're like, when are we gonna get to Garfield? Meanwhile, I'm here having fun, so time just passed by unnoticeably. When we're playing Risk of Rain? Yeah, some Risk of Rain discussions. By the way, I hope that I do hope that the chat works, because I remember Streamlabs having some issues when it comes to the chat. Just randomly would stop going for a while, and then it would refresh and load in all the new messages at once. Right, we also played 2 Survivor ones, but that first one we don't talk about that. But yeah, after this, we'll look at the Garfield thing, because after how much you've been vouching for it, it would be a shame to not even look. The thing is, the reason that I'm kind of hesitant to go and to play the Garfield thing is that even though horror games can be fun, but if they're too scary, that can actually, like, I don't know if I'm ready for like extremely scary horror games. So that's why I'm a little hesitant when it comes to that. So here's what this character does. This is one of my absolute favorite characters, and I think it might be easy to see why. Even though I'm not amazing with him. I keep missing all these shots. But just the dynamic gameplay. Ah! You see? Compare that to the last round in terms of ability usage. We bounce off of objects. And we hit nobody, but that's okay because we have fun doing it. This guy just dropped this pallet. It was a good pallet. It could have bought them a lot of time if he didn't drop it. I don't know why he dropped it. Uh-huh. Mind games? There we go. So essentially, you gotta try to construct a path by bouncing through obstacles and get to actually hit the survivor. Okay, no, this is not the generator that got done. We can still kind of defend it a little. Ow, whenever I try to flick my mouse, I end up hitting my phone because my phone is there so I can read chat. So that's not what we want. Okay, I just wanted to make sure no one was doing this generator. And we can look at how quickly we can traverse the map. But we're actually doing poorly so far. He was floating. I missed. If someone was floating, I missed that. I think that maybe they were on some sort of a obstacle. Yeah, we're doing terribly. However, I've still had a lot of fun because playing this, using this power, it just feels dynamic. Even if we're just playing terribly. Yeah. I don't think this is the best showcase. But see, this character is really powerful, but hard to use, challenging to master. So that's what I mean when I say, like, I want to use his power a lot, but end up kind of messing up. I promised toxic people, yeah. That was something. Okay. I look like a drunk fly. Yeah, that's what I love. So okay. We're not doing well here. I refuse to accept this outcome. We're gonna do another game if we lose too quickly here. So. If you survivors are Garfield enjoyers, you better start dying to me right now. No, they're finishing it. Oh, he's healing over there. That gives some information. Oh, what? How did that not hit? Oh, okay. This is this is kind of embarrassing. Maybe I should have played the meta add-ons, but here's the thing. Yes, the meta add-ons would make it cheesier and it would make it a higher probability for me to win. But the win would feel pretty unearned that way. Okay, that generator is fine. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I could have rushed, but I was just a millisecond too late. Okay, that's fine. Take the hit. I think she is probably the easier target. Okay. Yeah, there's skill that goes into this. You can really demonstratively see my lack thereof. Oh, also, yeah, I could have been mind beaming here. Oh, outplayed! I didn't think he'd do that. Yeah, I'm clearly new to the game. Yeah, I had a feeling that he was hovering around to try to make a save. However, he couldn't because I was facing a wall, so he couldn't blind me there. I have a perk that after I hook someone, for a while I can kick the next generator. Ignore that. Ignore the fact that that just happened. And it will lose extra progress. Like, see, that was close. I think I could have maybe actually done it. So here's the plan. We hit once, then we use the attack to land the second hit. Here's the new plan. We don't let them finish this generator. Oh, that actually worked. That only worked because he was hovering right there, expecting me to go the other way. Where did I end up just now? Oh! Maybe if you were a little closer that could have worked. Now see, out of, like, even though we're getting... we're actually... This is the most destroyed we've ever gotten. And it's a good sign, because if the you know, one of the top most powerful characters is also easy to play, it's like it feels more unearned. But this was still probably, of the matches we've played, for me this was probably the most fun of them, because of how it's felt to play despite losing. I mean, the Dredge match was also pretty fun. But the Dredge match, we stomped them, so that's kind of part of the reason it was fun. I don't know what just happened there. Now, maybe we will see some toxicity here. Maybe they'll teabag us at the exit. Maybe they will teabag us at the exit gates, and then you will get the toxicity we're looking for. However, it doesn't look like no one's at the gates. What? Someone just opened these gates and did nothing, or like left the area or something. I guess because they were so confident about their ability to. That could have been style. Okay. Well, there we go. Bit hard to use the character, but just the feeling of playing him is very fun for me. There is another character that I've kind of enjoyed playing recently, despite it being a hard character, that I do eventually at some point want to show off. However, right now we have other priorities. Right now, we have a certain cat. Now, okay. So, could you repeat the game name? Oh, they flexed. They flexed by beating me at the game. That's very toxic of them. How dare they? The penguin is broken. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alright, Scorpion, I see you when you're back, although I think you're missing the most exciting part of the stream, which is where we play some Garfield horror. But that's okay, because there's always the VOD. Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt. Or is it 1/2? It's half a game, and then the second half is released as a paid DLC. It does have scary in its name. So we just say Garfield's scary. Oh yeah, we do have it. Okay. We'll play the first one, then as soon as we feel like switching to the second one, we'll play the second one. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll actually progress kind of far in the first one. Who knows? Now we turn the volume back down. Let me know if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. It's so good it got a sequel. That's unheard of. Okay. Scary Scavenger Hunt. Time for some coffee. Black video, yeah, but is it better now? Okay, yeah, thanks for mentioning. There was a bit of a delay, so I just recently switched the video. Okay, you have to find 7 packages of goodies hidden in the haunted house. Search the rooms for things that will help you find the goodies. Click on the items to pick them up. Okay, don't get too scared. Okay. We might have to break some rules there, because some of those rules are a little unreasonable. Use the arrow keys on your keyboard or the arrows on the screen to move from room to room. Okay. Donuts. Okay, so we want some assorted donuts. We want some chocolate-covered donuts. There's so many donuts, and then there's muffins for some reason. Who cares? Okay. Can we leave? Can we, like, be like, I've had enough of this? Also, there's a 44 here. I'm rebellious. I'm gonna change that to a 40. Oh, wait. No, that's actually a wait. I think that's a cheat. Yeah. I'm not supposed to be seeing that 44. Okay, never mind though. We'll just ignore it. Okay. So, let's come in. But the front door, unfortunately, is locked. So, we're gonna have to leave and come back tomorrow. There's broken windows, but we can't break them further and go through that. And then these are, I'm guessing, the 8... these are the 8 things that we can have in this game. Oh, I guess the chest was actually unlocked. I thought, okay, we're gonna need to find the key to unlock the chest, but no. I hope there's a bit of a non-linearity to this game. And it's not just you find the item right before you have to use it. Garfield, stop giving cheese to the mice. Who's gonna make me? A Lyman loves to eat muffins. The code for the safe is outside. Talking to Lyman will unlock a door. Wait! Oh, I think he's giving hints. So I don't wanna listen to. I don't wanna hear that guy out. Like this 3D-esque dimension is pretty cool. We can't open that? Okay. What are we doing here? Oh, cheese! Awesome, cheese. That was close, but we have the cheese. You take free cheese, you never get caught. Okay, we have a red door that's locked. Also, can we click on things that are far away from us? We found the green key. Unfortunately, this door is red, so green doesn't work on it. Now, what about this safe? Is there anything here that we can do? No? That's strange. Why would they put a safe there? And not let us open it. We can also go up there. The controls are a bit clunky. When I switch arrows, sometimes he'll just stop moving. Guys, I think that's enough horror for today. There's 2 muffins. There's blueberry muffins and chocolate chip muffins. There's a delay. Sometimes there's a delay before he actually goes to do things. So it's like I have to be careful to unpress an arrow key before pressing a different one. You know, I think this would have been better done as just a clicker game, where I just click to switch between rooms, because the movement just detracts from the experience. Wait. There's 4 switches. I wonder if we have to press them in a particular order. No, I think we just press on all of this and it's the same. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, right? When you try to order your units in the remakes, there's like a 3-second delay before they listen to you. It adds realism, because who's actually having to shout the order, then them hear you, and then change what they're doing takes time. So that's really good, and then also, that will maybe help make multiplayer similar. You're moving mouse over the window. What? We're not facing lag issues, if that's what you mean. We're just facing clunkiness. Like, what's that? I've been trying to go down. So. We can click on this whole shelf. Okay. Do we alphabetically order it? Or the more likely thing is that there's gonna be a color combination. Also, there's a scarometer. Do I lose if I encounter too many scares? Because I've been just encountering those scares left and right. And up and down. Okay. Amazing, amazing experience. Can we play the second? Okay, I'm gonna play the second one and see if if maybe they've addressed some of those things. Because sequels are always improvements, isn't that right? Donuts of Doom. So dramatic. The stakes have been raised. The bacon has been lowered. Where am I? Oh no, I'm back in the haunted house. And the thing about that is that Garfield is trapped in the haunted house once again, and you must help him find the way out. Collect 7 packages of donuts hidden in the house. Click on them to pick them up. Look everywhere, but watch out for the really scary... Oh, you're still using the arrow keys. Get too scared, you lose. Okay, I see that. It's very cold, dark, and scary down here. Something here, but I can't see a thing. Okay. The furnace is out. The bone might come in handy. Wait, what just happened? Hold on. Oh! I just I just went off screen without moving to the next room. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Now I'm sure there's gonna be some scares here. But hopefully, if we only encounter each scare once, we don't die. So it's a matter of remembering where a scare was and not clicking twice. That mechanic I will be okay with. But if you just have to rely on luck to avoid scares, then that would be just too... That house looks like it was from Hello Neighbor. Yeah. I hardly even noticed. You heard something drop in the other cell. Oh no, not a scare. Oh, the doors were unlocked. I'm not gonna be checking for things for now. Oh, except... Okay, I'll take the key. Surely there's a scare there, so we're not gonna check it for now. Maybe we'll need to come back and check it. Okay. Yeah, not checking things. I wondered what it would be like. Oh, actually, can I bug the game out? Hold on. I'm pressing, so I'll be pressing left right now. I think what happened is that we're like... Okay. The movement is the scariest part of this game. Rude. I mean, we could have figured that, right? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe clicking things randomly is not the best idea. So, essentially, every single thing that I predicted was true. What do we do now, though? This is challenging. There's a lot of challenge involved in this, because it's like, oh no, I think I just lost. The problem with this, right? The problem in this keyboard input, by the way, is that there is absolutely no clue in my mind about what else to do here. Can we use items somewhere? Oh, we can give the bone to the dog. Okay, I see. Now we can rub our legs against his nose. If I click on the bear, he's definitely gonna like get up and spook me, so... Found the remote for the television. Also, I think the scare meter is actually going down. Maybe. Well, not now, but normally. That would scare us. I think there was gonna be a scare at the end, so I decided to leave. Chocolate donut. Interesting. Wonder if we're gonna need that for something in the future. Interesting. Now, what do we do here? This is gonna be tricky. Actually, okay, there we go. Like this, like this. How precise do we have to be to assemble it? If it's, you know, if it's pixel perfect, then that's cool and awesome. No, this is a very... This game really requires my full concentration, guys. So if a scare comes right now, I'll be very scared. Is that not enough? Or does it have to be in the mirror? Like, seriously? Oh! That's actually a lot easier and... yeah, it's like... It would have been more fun the other way, but... One... This is a kids game, so they want it to be easy, and two... it's easier for them to code that way. Oh, what? Lore? Lore? Did I miss lore? Was that powdered sugar made by purple guy? Oh, also. Unfortunately, in terms of playability, not an improvement over the first game. Yikes, but there's something in her hair. Okay. Maybe when we destroy all the beds, something's gonna happen. Okay, how many chocolate donuts do we need? Evidently at least another one. Oh, that scared you? You're mocking at this point. Okay, that would scare you. So is this your room just... Oh, right. Slightly smelly newspaper. So because the scares go down as we actually collect things that aren't scary. It's not just a matter of not getting too many scares, it's a matter of not getting too many scares in a row. Women are scary, yeah, definitely. Like, I mean... But the thing is that there's something in their hair, and then that makes that... I'm gonna die. That makes them, like... Oh no, skill-based game, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, the FPS is... Why is this... Why... I just said that this was a children's game. And they wouldn't want it to be too difficult. Okay. Just had to focus, but the FPS was messing with me the first time. Hey, gamer guy. Yeah, when the games are too hardcore, it's not the best idea to try them, because then it's like you just get stuck. And there's nothing that you can do to win, so it's like, why even try? Congratulations, you found a box of chocolate chip muffins. Good. I am close to death though, so I have to be very careful. Oh, okay, don't click on that. We already know what that is. Okay, have we been here? Yeah. But have we been... No, I think we have. What about here? Oh, wait, that's the... Okay, if that's the bathroom, then what was the... What was this? Wait. I thought that may have killed me. I got scared of playing the wrong notes. So I did have to listen to that piano, right? Or was the piano from the first game? It's been too long since I played the first game. So hardcore. You remember it? It was so good? Well, I mean, we can see that. Oh, wait, do we keep our progress? No, I don't think we do. The frustrating thing though is the movement. The movement is pretty pointless here. It just makes it take longer to play. And by the way, while we're at it, feel free to suggest any other game suggestions that you might have for the stream for us to check out today. Probably gonna be ending in not too long from now. However, I think there's room for a bit more. Wait. Oh no! Okay, it's the bones that we want. But I forgot which ones. This one. But what did we do? Oh, there's also a box. We did something to make the ladder come down. Not pressing on the skeleton. Oh. There we go. Barbie Dark Souls. Okay, we have a bone, so we're fine here. In this case, it's Bark Souls. I'm too curious. I just wanted to see the animation. And since we weren't scared, that's fine, we didn't suffer. Oh, that's gonna move. Oh, it didn't. Hold on. Oh, it did. Of course it did. But the wall was torn. Interesting. I guess that's just a decoration. Oh, also, are the donut locations randomized? Interesting. Okay, I just want to see if it would be something different. I think it was the same thing. They even didn't really randomize the locations of things, like the things that go on the right are on the right, the things that go on the left are on the left, except maybe this is the closest case of them actually mixing it up a bit. Okay. Also, can we do anything with these mouse holes? Oh, we can! It's just a... Okay, the padlock is locked, but there's no key, but perhaps we could pick the lock, so we'll need this. Interesting. Hmm. You're kidding. So all I have to do is just leave and then not try that. What lore? Wait. Assorted donuts? You're really scaring me so much. What happens if I press no? I'm kinda curious. Oh, I just win. Are you talking about the Rusty Lake series? I mean, I watched Shade's videos, obviously, and I watched some Russian guy playing Rusty Lake Paradise, Hotel, and Roots, and Rusty Lake Paradise and Hotel are quite charming games that I enjoyed watching a fair bit, but Roots kind of started losing me. It felt like it was branching out and getting bigger. It was also, and like with branching options, a lot of lore, it felt like it was getting less interesting somehow. Because to me, it's like, I guess the thing that grabbed me to begin with was the puzzles, but the puzzles felt like they weren't quite the same anymore, and it's hard to explain. But that's sort of where I was at with the Rusty Lake. And if you think about it, it's definitely like the right thing for the developers to expand, to make a, you know, like where do you even go from after you make the first two games, right? But as a viewer, it just it didn't feel the same. And the Russo had one of your favorite lore. Yeah, okay, I can see that. But I guess it hadn't grabbed me enough for me to really be super invested into the lore. So that's probably why I felt that way. Okay. Okay, now where were the spiders? Okay, this is the tip guy probably. I don't want the tip guy. Okay. A newspaper. Oh, darn it. I have to... Okay. At least it's right there in the next room. That's funny because most people hate when too many things are unexplained. Study this picture very closely. Why would I... I don't get this. Do I have to find something? Oh, you really got me. It was, you were like, you wanted me to study the picture, and it was all for nothing because you just really got me. Oh, at least I'm not close to death. Okay. So we want a newspaper. What are you doing? Stupid movement. I hate the movement in this game is the single worst thing about it. Nice, we have the chocolate muffins, but we don't have the newspaper, unfortunately. Yeah, now it's just 12 FPS. And you have to watch the movement. The slow-ass movement of this... Oh, sometimes it does that. So, I mean... should not have fallen for it. Oh, come on. Maybe I should see the piano through to the end. I swear, if it's the same thing. Oh, it was a different sprite, so there's a lot of variety there. Wait, what? What? Is the... Oh, okay, that's gotta be a bug. Yeah, that was interesting. Nice. Now we can pick a lock. Let's try to remember where that lock is. Not here. It's just too hard to beat normally without, so we have to resort to things like hacking. You understand? No, not here. Where was that locked door? Okay. So there's literally no way to quit out of it. Okay, so it's just we're literally here. Okay, well at least it didn't take that long this time. Like, what was that, for example? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Where was that stupid lock? What? I don't get this game sometimes. There we go. Watch out for sneaky mice in the bedroom upstairs, okay? Interesting. What are we gonna have to do with that? No. What? Ooh, I don't... Okay, cool. Warp through time and space. And I don't quite get what we're supposed to watch out for or what we're supposed to do about it. Alright, also that. That probably would have scared us, so it's good to go back there. But what I don't get is what was that whole room even for? I fully checked the dining room. Well... So that we can't click on, I think we already have. We can click on that and it's gonna be spooky and all that, but if it scares me... Okay, it doesn't actually increase the scare meter. Interesting. This thing is stuck. So we need to like put a bone there to hold it up as we climb through or something like that. Wait, we can't leave here? Weird. Now what's to the right of this? What? Come again? Okay. We can click on an empty table and a ghost will appear and scare us. I'm so glad that mechanic exists. Thank you. I appreciated the performance. There was a bathroom, but there was nothing in it, I think. Well, okay. We need a newspaper, yeah. Chicken guy. Did you find the pet? Yeah, I did. Yeah, very. Some of the paintings around here are scary, okay. Find the bobbleheads to get out. Ah. Well, what about the paintings? Like this painting, it just haunts us. There's nothing we can click on here. There's an important clue hidden in this picture. There's a thing in the bed. Just kidding. Right. We removed the hairpin here. There is a bathroom. Someone's taking a bath here and is gonna scare us. But we can take the donut. Good. The problem is, where else does it get us? Awesome, 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 awesome. Now we can get the newspaper, good. So, let's go punch some spiders. Interesting. Wait. So we're not supposed to hit the mice. Cool. This game really is a lot about the whole try things, lose, and then through losing figure out that you weren't supposed to do that type deal. Okay. Okay. So we need the sour cream donuts and the blueberry muffins. I guess we can go and try to get the muffins again. I hope we can get to that room though, because I already got how we got there. Set the mouse on fire, yeah. At this point, yeah, the important thing is to not get scared too much, because we're close to victory. Don't know what that does. How again did we find that room with the mice? Not only does this game like have a... It's not just a game with a location, it's a game with a location that warps randomly. That's gonna scare us, for sure. I don't wanna click on anything until we find the mice room again. That's the spider room, that's not the same one. Yeah, in all of this would feel so much better if the guy moved fast and didn't get stuck randomly. Okay. We shoot the cakes, but not the mice. That's probably one of the harder games for children, maybe. Maybe not as hard as that, the one where they were dropping muffins in the sky. But yeah, we got the muffins, so the only thing now we need is the sour cream donuts. And we have no leads. Not a single lead. Yeah, the game heard me complain, and now it's just like, okay, well, every time you go through a mouse hole, you'll end up in a random room. How about this one? No, we're back here. The only thing that I can assume is there's something I missed in one of these rooms lying around somewhere. I'm scared to, like, maybe there's, the last thing is in this chest, but I'm scared to click on it. Because I'm close to death. And there's not much I can do to, like, get the scare meter back down. I'm also scared and click on both of these. Are you kidding me? Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking of going to the basement and we'll see. But that again, we don't want to click on too many things here. As far as I'm concerned, we click on all of this, we die. Like, any of this will kill us. The way that the items work is that if you have the item, you can click on something and it will work. But if you don't have the item, you click on something, it will tell you, like, oh, it's locked, or maybe I can do something about this. Nothing here. Nothing here, except I can get scared again and lose the game. Is there something we missed somewhere? Well, I mean, obviously there is. Because we haven't beat the game, but... but, like, seriously. We've done all the mini-games. That painting with the jump scare doesn't seem to actually be of any significance. On Edge Gaming. Cool, one more thing and we die. No, at this point, I'm actually fine with help from people who don't know the game, because if we die here, we're gonna stop playing, so we might as well try to win. That's gonna be something scary. But I am thinking that maybe one of these 3 shelves hides the last thing. Right? It would make logical sense, but at the same time, we click on the wrong one, we die. And maybe there isn't even a right one, maybe all 3 of them are wrong. There's this thing, right? I don't get it. Like, how do we unstuck it? Do we have to go outside? Have I ever used the TV remote? Oh yeah, millions of times. I don't... Wait. That's a good point. Because I would assume that I click on the TV and get jump scared. And die. But we do have this remote for a reason. It would be stupid, right, if that happened and we died. Okay, so here's what happened. It was the right thing to do, but it was just guaranteed to scare us a little. And even though it says here that we lost, we actually found the last item there, so we won, we just don't get to see the ending cutscene with all the valuable lore. Just one of the weirder things about this game, but even still... That was actually it was it was decently fun, aside from just the movement being so slow and clunky. And then yeah, the scares are kind of it it put us on edge. Yeah, that's blame the game for it. I wonder if I think they removed, yeah, they removed the dev console, so we can't just cheat our way out of here. Okay, well, was there a content after we got the last thing where we have to like escape and there's a big chase sequence and a bunch of like ghosts come in and there's a lot of skill expression there? Because if not, then we consider that we have won this. Now my throat is getting sore, so I think good time to end. You can cheat on one. Yeah, we could cheat on the first one. Uh, but they seem to have removed that here. I like how back then they thought, oh, we'll just put things off screen and nobody will find them that way when playing normally. Or maybe it was intentional. Yeah, that's true. I didn't figure out the bookcase or whatever bobbleheads were things, so maybe there was more content behind there. So that's weird, but considering we have to try from the beginning, not something we're going to replay. Still, it was pretty fun and pretty spooky and Halloween themed. So thanks for the suggestion. Next time, hopefully it will be something where we don't get hindered so much by an unnecessary mechanic such as moving, because we didn't have to, like, realistically, the movement didn't matter, because we could be on one side of the room and click on something on the other side and interact with it just fine. So the movement was unnecessary, but it's not like the solution would be to make us have to come close. That would just feel tedious. So it's like, just remove the tedium by either not having to move or just being faster and not clunky. But overall, pretty fun. Some poor Dark Souls gameplay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I try to activate something and leave before the scare happened, but the problem is that if I leave before the scare happens, I don't know if the scare happens, so I don't know if there's gonna be a scare, or if I actually have to wait for the animation to finish and it will give something valuable. As the last thing, let's maybe move the chat box back. Wait, it doesn't get snapped. That's unfortunate. Okay. Good enough. Maybe like this. Yeah, so